And the famous example of dhanni would be like, did we actually land on the moon? Epistemologically, it's mustafid. If you believe it, you're not like establishment loser. Just to separate us from the conspiracy theorists. Because they're stupid too. Those guys are idiots, right? But epistemologically, how many people witnessed someone walking on the moon? Less than people in this room. Can Ryan, Ahmed, Taimur, and Omar and I all conspire to fool somebody and put something on the screen that isn't actually here? Of course we can, right? It's within the realm of possibility. So it's within the realm of possibility that happened. And there's political motive. There's the ability to do it. There's definitely motive. There's no doubt about it. And there's definitely ability. Okay? And then where's the original footage? I don't understand how you can lose that. Isn't that should be right next to the Constitution of the United States, the most important piece of state history? Look it up. Ahmed, look this up. They actually don't have the original. Oh, why don't you go back? Right? Go back. I know. And wouldn't this be something you want to sell if you're NASA? Like Trump selling gold cards. If you can go to the moon, how much does it cost to go to the moon? It should be getting cheaper every year, right? So sell it to someone like, what's his name, Musk, who would want to go for $1 billion. He'll pay $1 billion to go and take a video of himself on the moon. Or forget less than that, $100 million. So just nothing for Amazon, what's his name? Bezos. So the original footage. Now you're telling me, Omar, put the footage on the screen so everybody can see. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's not qat'i. Keep in mind, I'm not going crazy Looney Tune here. I'm not into that. Because conspiracy theorists, you know what they do? They elevate awham into qat'iyat and they negate facts. That's why I'm not into conspiracy theories. I'm into epistemology. And to find the best example of something that's mustafid in the world today, which only a few people saw, but it feels like it's mutawatir, is the moon landing. That's why I always use it as an example. All right, go. I mean, it looks convincing, but you cannot tell me that grainy footage, right? You cannot tell me that's cannot be replicated. There's a % chance it could have been made in Hollywood. So that's the shadow, I guess, coming from the sun. All right. I don't even know what I see. Okay, now I know. Okay. They're kind of sort of floating around. Huh? No, it'd be crazy. That's the sun, and what's in front of it there? Grass?
No, I think that's the Earth.
Oh, that's the Earth. Okay.
It says that the original tapes aren't available, though.
The original tapes are why aren't they in the museum right next to the Constitution?
That's in the video.
NASA has searched for 8 years.
You're got to be kidding me. Someone's going to get fired. Do you know how badly, if my kid lost his like diploma for medical school, right? Imagine you sent your kid through medical school and then he says, oh, hey, give me the diploma. I want to hang it in the new office. Oh, I lost it. You what? You lost it? You know, you can't, sometimes you can't get a new one. What if the guy signed it and he died or retired? How are you going to find that guy? So that's an example of mustafid. Mustafid. Few people saw it. I don't have a position on the moon landing, except that you must admit it is possible. It's not qat'i knowledge. Qat'i knowledge is 9/11. You question 9/11, you're majnoon. This mutawatir that it happened, right? Mutawatir that the event occurred, right? Who did it? It's to me almost wahm to believe cavemen in Afghanistan did this, or Arabs and Egyptians and Saudis were involved in this. What? Do you know us? Go to one of our masajid. We got doctors running the masajid. You can't find tissue paper, right? The most sophisticated operations are going to be, Western Muslims, right? Go look at the wudu, right? This group of people. Now you're going to tell me Saudis from the Middle East, of all people. Go look at our parking lots. Go look at anything that we do. From the first minute, I said, guaranteed. No, our people, not that they wouldn't do it. Not that they wouldn't. They couldn't. And maybe because I can't say we wouldn't, that Allah took away from us the ability to be able to do it. And we can. I guarantee you, they cannot do it. Let's look at the genuine follow-up missions that Al-Qaeda did. What's the follow-up act of Al-Qaeda? The sneaker bomb. Really? No, the sneaker bombing. That's your follow-up act? And that was a complete fail. What's the next one? The underwear bomber. That's your follow-up act, right? That's your follow-up act. In the world of criminals, right? You committed the greatest heist of all time. Then nothing? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Right? Think about it.
I knew something was off when they
think about it.
when they said they found a Quran in the bar.
That's over, man. No, how about the passport? How passport in the rubble? No, the thing right now that thing that makes complete no sense. Yeah. Now you know what there are now? There are now pilots for 9/11 Truth. There's architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth. There are pilots for 9/11 Truth. The pilots themselves, they're like, there's no way any rookie who just studied in Florida how to fly, in Florida who they graduate, when they graduate from that school, you graduate good enough to be able to go over farms and release whatever the powder, the insecticide. That's the job that you get out of that. And you see those in the farms, and you're driving in the Midwest, that plane is going like this, right? And it's releasing, and he's got no passengers. He's releasing the insecticide or whatever it is, pesticide. This guy can fly a huge plane and get out of NORAD, their whole, you know what I'm talking about. NORAD is the North American whatever radar system, and you evaded that. You took over a plane, first of all. Let's just take this from the start. You took over a plane. There were no people on the plane to stop you. No, because he had a box cutter. Oh, cutting edge, right? Criminality right there. A box cutter, okay? He had a box cutter. And that's how he took over the plane. Nobody did anything. No one could trip him. No one could jump from him. No one's seen a Liam Neeson movie on the whole flight, right? Okay? So no heroes, not on one flight, but on all three, including the mysterious flight that hit the Pentagon that doesn't exist. The plane doesn't exist. It's eviscerated. We never see a plane there. We just see marks. And then the guy goes in, does this wonderful maneuver. At the exact same time, the guy who's monitoring NORAD takes a coffee break. Come on, right? Come on. And then he does a perfect maneuver. His buddy, same thing. Still, NORAD guy, still on the coffee break. Perfect maneuver. Come on, people. But the idea that a government who wants to get all the natural gas from Afghanistan and give out contracts to their buddies to take down their own tower. No, that idea, and initiate a whole global world war for the next 20 years, that idea is insane. We've never seen any government do anything like that before. For example, Pearl Harbor. We've never seen that. The Lusitania. Didn't you guys study that in history? 7th grade history. The Lusitania. Look it up.